Morning, good people. It's the Left Hand Vision. I'm up early in Adam. Let's think left on this. Mike Epps. You know, this Mike Epps and Kevin Hart thing been going back and forth for a little while right now. So they are definitely not seeing eye to eye. They both have different opinions of each other. I don't think it's going to go as far as being a violent outcome because this is comedy. Even nowadays, even in hip hop, things are not turn out to be violent outcomes. People just have different point of views, and they want the world to know. So it's crazy what's going on between Mike and Kevin. Come to find out, this is more of a personal relationship, and a lot of the public don't understand that. It is an ongoing disagreement as far as how things are being handled behind closed doors. Mike is very, I wouldn't say he upset. I'll say he's just disappointed at how things going. He's been in the game for 25 years with the comedy, 20 to 25 years doing his comedy thing, and it's almost like he wants Kevin to pay homage to him in a way. But again, the relationship with those guys are different. Kevin has hung out with Mike, been over his house and ate dinner, and before Kevin became one of the biggest stars in the world. So Mike feels that, it's, if you're my boy, you're my homie, you're my friend, you'll be more willing to look out for me. And he also saying that it's not that I'm a bad actor or a bad comedian or I'm terrible or, you don't have any trust in my art that I do every day. So that's how Mike is looking at the situation. A lot of people just think Mike is hating on Kevin, and I don't think that. I don't think he's hating at all. I don't foresee him being a hater. He did explain himself. At first, I kind of was on the fence about it because I didn't know the entire story. I saw Kevin give his side. I saw what he really didn't. Kevin kind of was just saying like he's a little upset about it. This also ties to Cat Williams, which will be another video. But Mike is just more so saying that Kevin is at the top of his game. If you're my friend, you've been knowing me for X amount of years, and we've done certain things. Even our kids go to the same school, and they know each other, and they hang out. With that being said, and we have history behind the scenes, why not give me an opportunity, give me a shot? Mike also stated that Kevin is the gatekeeper. He didn't say him personally and say, hey, Kevin, but if you listen to what some of his interviews, he's definitely saying that people of power and have money are the gatekeepers to newcomers or people that's trying to get in the game, which I understand that's in everyday life. It's things that goes on around you that people have money and they control the situation. If they don't have a relationship with you, or they feel that they don't have a relationship with you, they're not gonna open that door for you. Gatekeeper meaning, for example, if I'm standing at the gate and I got $100 million, and you walk up and you don't have too much, maybe 10 million or so, it's going to be up to you to let me in. Give me that shot. Give me that opportunity. So I understand where Mike coming from, and also if you and I have a pretty decent relationship. So I can understand, and also that person that's only have 10 million maybe never got the opportunity to have these shots. I mean, he had a few shots, but not a big hit. According to Mike, all the things that he has done in his career, 95% of it he's created himself. So the movies that you see him in and things that he got going on, he's putting in their own work as far as making his own phone calls and placing himself in certain positions to be successful, he's not given these opportunities. So Mike is looking at, hey, you my friend, man, and you at the top right now. So why not give people like me and others an opportunity? You hold the key to the gate to let us in. Instead of taking it personal and saying, oh, they're talking about me. So also, Mike stated that, and I agree with this as well, when people have all they need to have and they at the top of everything, anybody that's less than or without and doesn't have the same, you say anything about that person that has something, you're considered a hater. That's just how the world works. That's how we all look at things. I even look at things like that sometimes. Like, man, why they hating on me about this? Instead of thinking it in a different light, this person wants to be put on or just want a shot or opportunity. Especially, again, if you have a relationship. But the ones I have a relationship with, I wouldn't do that. Maybe some outsider I don't know and they downplay it, I may have a problem. But if I have a relationship with it, I'm going to try to share, the positiveness, and I'm going to try to share the opportunity with someone else. That's just me in itself. I love to help people and get people ahead. So I can agree with Mike on that as well. We'll see what Kevin says about that. Mike was the last one to speak on their relationship. Again, their children attend the same school, so they might run into each other and discuss it. Who knows? Who knows where to go? But Mike just basically said, I'm definitely not a hater. That's the last thing, and I'm just as funny. But if a person that is at the top of their game and they hold the key to the gate, let people in. Give people opportunities, give people shots. Also, Mike is working with Eddie Murphy on an upcoming film, and he said he called Eddie direct, and Eddie gave him a shot. So he said those are things that he mean. Why not give people that's trying to come up an opportunity? Why shun them off and call them hater and take offense to it instead of just giving them a shot? He also believed that Kevin's jumping on Tiffany Haddish's coattail. Kevin is already at the top of his game, so we see Tiffany coming up, and this is how Mike looking at the situation. Hey, you jumping on her coattail now? She's going her way up. You jumping on that, which is not a bad thing, but don't knock another person down in the midst of it. Like Cat Williams, you're knocking this guy down, and also Mike said it's just an opinion of his. If he don't think certain things, it's not considered a hater. It's an opinion. Everybody have a right to voice their opinion, whether another person likes it or not. So I understand that to an extent. But also Mike could have just brought it to him and just, talk to him and say, hey, man, I'm trying to get on, and, what's up? And now Mike would have brought things to him, and Kevin kind of shun him off and say, you too small, and, you're not on my level, and then that'd be different. But also Mike mentioned that, he never even been to Kevin's house. Kevin had been to his and hung out and done things, but he said he's never been invited, so... he also saying that, people, once you get to that level as well, they will break you down, like America's Favorite Dad. And we all know what happened to Bill Cosby in his situation. So he also saying don't get too big-headed, because at the end of the day, if they want to bring you down, they will. Don't get too into yourself and screw everybody else type attitude. Because, the quicker you get it, the quicker it can be taken away. So I understand Mike in a lot of those situations. So we'll see what happens moving forward. But when you get that opportunity to have someone open a door for you, you just want your shot, and you feel that you put in a lot of work, and you feel that, hey man, it's my turn, and I got a friend of mine that's at that level, and he just kind of brushing me off. You will take it a little personal. Regardless how Mike said, I think he's taking a little personal, which is okay. Because if this is supposed to be your friend, then I would too. Now, if you just you don't know Kevin from a can of paint, you just see him on TV and never really got the chance to, maybe in passing you say hi. then that's different. But also, Mike was also speaking like there's really no friends in Hollywood. He don't like fake friends. And I feel him that. Mike is from Chicago. We believe in that strongly. Like, if you my boy, you my boy. You know what I mean? Ain't no in between. Ain't no just because I'm in Hollywood, I don't do this and we don't believe in that. We straight up real people when it comes to that, So I understand Mike. I definitely do. I definitely agree with that. We'll see what Kevin says, and I'm not saying I'm against Kev. Kevin's my man as well, as far as comedy, and he doing great things. So it's just, when you got a friend and people on the outside doesn't know the insides and out of the story, they take it and run with it. And they all create their own story. They create their own vision of what's going on. They don't get the facts. So it's one side and it's another side and it's the truth. So it's three sides to a story. So we'll see. This your boy Left Hand. I'm getting on up out of here. Hit that subscribe button. Use your left hand. When you do it, this is a Left Hand Vision. Also, share this video and also hit the like button. And I'm out.